Right here, check it out. Sticky Fingers Police Chief arrested. Command staff quits. So GBI arrests Georgia Police Chief and command staff resigns. Check it out.
Arrested by the state police.
State
in
police.
Georgia. Barely a blip on the radar. Let's put him up for a mass.
Here he is.
You're looking at Chief Darren Mac Drury.
Darren Mac Drury.
Is his nickname. They call him Chief Mac.
Chief Mac.
A South Georgia Police Department whole command staff and some officers resigned Saturday after the interim chief was named following the GBI's arrest of their previous chief, according to authorities. Homerville Police Chief Darren
GBI stands for Georgia Bureau of Investigation.
A February 19th incident. You have to follow the timeline on this. We're talking about just a few days ago, during which the chief improperly handled evidence according to the state agency, Georgia Bureau of Investigation. The incident was reported to the Clinch County Sheriff's Office, which then requested the GBI to conduct an independent investigation. The GBI has not disclosed the details of its findings, but the chief faces multiple charges, including theft by taking, possession of marijuana, false statements and writings, and violation of oath of office. He turned himself in on last Wednesday. On Saturday, multiple officers resigned after the city appointed an interim chief. The sheriff's office confirmed in a statement. In its public response, the sheriff's office defended the Homerville officers, stating that they could not be expected to follow orders from the governing body that hired the chief, citing alleged actions by the city council and city manager that disrupted the work of the police department. Is anybody concerned that the chief was stealing? Is anyone concerned that the individual in command is corrupt? Okay. The officers were under no obligation, it is said, to continue their employment with a city council and city manager who has repeatedly taken steps to undermine their positions, blatantly encourage unrest, attempt to bully them into not enforcing laws in the city, and obstruct investigations. The statement read, those officers have integrity, and no law enforcement officer should be forced to work in an agency that will not allow them to do their jobs.
To do their duties.
His interim chief is James Herndon, according to the sheriff's office. Herndon unsuccessfully ran for sheriff himself in Cobb County. The irony of this, so there's a new police chief, right? Because the old police chief, well, he has sticky fingers. He lied on police reports. He gets reported. He gets reported a few days ago. GBI comes in. They clearly see this cat is corrupt. He immediately is facing charges. What's the response from the command staff? They have no words for the corruption of the chief. They're concerned about the new guy that has no comment against him. So they resign. They are not filling the city council, the people that actually govern them, the people that provide oversight for the police.
They don't want to incriminate themselves or their department.
Or statutes that they have to follow. They don't like the leadership. But they said nothing about the corruption of their former leader. And then the sheriff gets involved and backs the cops for resigning. Because obviously there's a political entanglement here. That sheriff doesn't like the guy who's currently chief. Insanity. Not one agency responded about the corruption of the cop. And they are supposed to be law enforcement officers. Jeff, thoughts here?
If there was a theme for today's show, it would be that the police is a gang. This is clear cut. I mean, Chief Mac? That's a gang. Yeah. That's the leader of a gang right there. That was all we needed to know. Like, how are they getting people in the police academy? Are they jumping them in? What is going on here? More justice.
Yeah, are they getting beat down and gain ignition? That's what the cops do nowadays?
After this guy, are we to believe that this will not also lead to criminal activity? I'm confused about what's going on here and what their standards are for hiring people and bringing people on, because this is clear and evident that it's going to continue, or even if it hasn't like continued in the past, maybe look at the guy before Chief Mack, because apparently it's a cesspool of gang activity. That's long and short of it. Like this, this is what it is. I know gangs. This is what it is.
Story is developing, and I'm going to be interested in how the sheriff responds to the command staff that resigned. I have a feeling he's going to make sure they land just fine with his.
Oh, yeah. Sticky fingers. Yeah. And it comes from all people. A police chief. Yeah, sticky fingers. All right. Very sticky. It was Mother Muncho. Peace out.